And we're here with Karron Jeter, Mount Tabor's own and Winston-Salem State's own now. He's a senior at Winston-Salem State, football player. Karron, so, obviously the news isn't good. No spring games. You guys were able to practice and then have a spring game, but no, competitive CIAA games. What's kind of the mood of you guys now? I guess, like you said earlier, it's just about staying positive, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I mean, we just want to focus on the little things. I mean, in order to practice in the spring, you still got to be eligible. So you got to go to class, study hard, make sure your grades are up to par. So coach really been putting emphasis on that, just making sure your grades are in check. Guys, they still work out together. We go on the practice field and stuff like that. So we're just trying to keep the chemistry up.
And I know you've got a decision to make. You're going to graduate in May, and you want to play that final year. I guess that'll be something maybe you decide in the summer. Um, is it kind of hard to kind of think about, because I know your last game, I think you guys lost to Fayetteville State, I think, and you don't want to go out like that, I don't think.
Correct. I definitely want to play the eligibility out. I definitely plan on coming back and joining the team again, and bringing a championship to Winston. That's I came here to graduate and graduate as a champion. That's our motto: graduating champion. So that's definitely the plan, and we'll go from there. If an opportunity comes, for a job offer or something, then we'll weigh our options then. But as of today, I definitely plan to come back and bring a championship to Winston State.
And I know, you graduate in May. It'll almost be a little easier to play in the fall, because you could take some graduate classes and, and just, maybe focus on football a little more. I mean, you guys have a chance to be pretty good, I think, next fall if a lot of guys stay.
Yes, sir. I think that's what makes it so upsetting, because I definitely think we had a lot come back from last season, and I think the coaches did a good job of recruiting as well to bring in pieces to add on to what we had. So I definitely think we had a good shot of winning that thing this year, but it is what it is.
And I know Coach Massey he was upset with, I mean, not upset, but he was disappointed for, I guess there's like 8 seniors that have a chance to graduate and may not be back depending on situations. Did you try to kind of help the young guys, the freshmen, because they're, 18 years old and went to Winston-Salem State to play football, and now they can't? I mean, did you kind of mentor those guys a little bit?
Yes, sir. We just kind of try to talk to them like, it's okay. You're in college, everybody doesn't make it to college. And just want to keep those guys positive. I couldn't imagine being 18, although I redshirted my first year, I couldn't imagine being around the football atmosphere, being able to practice, stuff like that. Homecoming, they missing a lot on their freshman year. So I know it's tough, they probably, may be getting homesick. So, we're just trying to stay in those guys' ears, make sure they're okay, going to class, making sure their grades are up, stuff like that.
And along the COVID-19 related, you guys have been doing pretty well on campus. Are you staying apart from each other and kind of doing the things you need to do? Because I haven't heard much of breakouts at the smaller schools like Winston-Salem State. You guys must be doing a good job there.
So it's been kind of tough, but we're doing a good job. We're wearing our masks, making sure we're staying 6 feet, washing our hands, and even in class, desks are 6 feet apart. It's not too crowded in classes. So I think they did a good job of planning out how they were going to bring us back to campus. And so, I'm definitely shocked that we're still on campus. Honestly, I didn't expect to be on campus this long, but I'm proud of us.
And one more thing, basketball related, we don't know yet. I think games aren't going to start till January, and there'll probably be limited seating at the game center, which is crowded on a good night. How do you expect to try and get in the game? Because I know you like to watch basketball. I mean, are you going to try to sneak in, or how's that going to work?
How those basketball games, man. CE games is a special place, and you got to get there early to get in, and it's just going to be that much tougher to get in. So I guess I got to get there early.
And one more thing about your experience in Winston-Salem State. I've been talking to you since you were a freshman there from Mount Tabor. And, sometimes it's not easy to go to college in your hometown, but you've really thrived on the experience and kind of have taken advantage of college. Talk about what it means to you to be here 4 years later. You're going to graduate and then maybe play, a 5th year.
So I mean, I love Winston-Salem State. You know, it was a tough decision to come. You know, I kind of wanted to get away from home, but I'm glad I stayed. You know, I fell in love with Winston-Salem State, and they made me one of their own. It was a good decision. You know, my family was able to see me play. I've been able to get the support I needed, and they just took me in as one.
Sounds good. Well, Karron, continue good luck, stay healthy, and we'll definitely talk to you down the road.
Yes, sir. You do the same. Thank you.